you get a coded bonus match on them. So you're up to 20% on your personals. Your bronze team, 10 to 20%, and then 20 up to 25% on your personals. So this is what gold used to be, right? Now it's bronze. You used to get up to 25% on your gold team. Now it's 25% on your personals in your bronze team. Okay. Silver is up to 30%. So all these you can earn up to 30% when you add up the referral. Okay, 10 to 20. That means you got action required, but 10% in addition, 10%, that's 30% on all the hot spots in your personal referral in your silver team. And then gold, road to gold, it's up to 35%. You can start running numbers on 35% of your referrals in your gold team and you'll be excited. You won't sleep at night. Okay. So that's a kind of snapshot of the entire team program. So starts with a hosting program. You request a free minor, you can earn either 15% or you can earn 25%. Okay, from there, if you want to participate and start engaging in the teams, you start to refer, you start with your pro team, you build that pro team, 5 active boxes. Again, free deployment means qualifying. And then you go on to your bronze team. That's your next 10. Your silver is your next 10. And then gold is unlimited. Okay. And you're scaling up in commissions and earnings based on what you do in the affiliate program. Okay. Okay. Let's just take a look at the next step. Because this is, if that was it, I think it'd be pretty good. If that was the whole program, that was affiliate. That's powerful right there. But this is where it gets exciting. Okay, we've got your pro team, or your pro team. We're going to come back to pro team in a minute, but this is your bronze team. We've already explained you get up to 25%. You get 10 to 20% plus that code. Okay, you can earn up to 25% on that bronze team. Okay, and you're going to enroll 10 people. You're going to do it, they're going to come in, one at a time, and you get it to 10 people. But then what's going to happen in your organization is they're going to go do the same exact thing, right? Everything that we do is based on building a 6-pack because that's the model that we started with. We proved it in the field, and we proved with 6 units, you can produce an incredible amount of HNT. You can create a mesh cover for IoT and you can crush it, right? And it'll start to sell data, right? It's exciting for us. I was having lunch with some of our leaders down here today. We're starting to sell a lot of data in Vero Beach, right? We were looking at some of the Vegas units the other day. This IoT network is coming alive right before our eyes. It's exciting. So you're going to start seeing your units selling data now as it gets bigger and bigger and bigger because more IoT is going to be sold. And that's really what the goal is. Right now, we're getting paid on coverage primarily, but eventually it's going to be data. And that's what we're starting to see. So that's exciting. But we've proven in the field that 6 units, okay, can drive a mesh, right? It can create a coverage, right? And that's why the blockchain rewards us. So everything we've done in our compensation model, the magic in comp happens when what happens in the field drives that compensation. So you're going to see that a lot. So your team is going to start doing the same thing. What are they looking for? Their first 5. They're looking for their protein. They're building their protein. To this gentleman up here on my bronze team, these guys are blue, but to you, they're bronze because they roll right up into your front line. Okay. That's why it's a 1-level plan. It's really just a 1-level plan. It's not a network marketing plan. It's a 1-level affiliate program. But everybody's going to go out there and get their first 5. And you inherit the first 5 of everybody. Everybody in your bronze team forever comes and rolls up to your front level. Now, you're not getting the referral commission on that. But what you are getting is that bronze code of 5%. So all these little guys right here, even though you don't know who they are, it's somebody who got 5, get out there and did the work, used the tool. They're rolling up to your front level and you're getting paid 5% of whatever their hot spots are earning. Okay. That keeps going forever and ever and ever. It just gets wider and wider and wider. You're not personally bringing more people to that bronze team. You had 10 slots. You already filled them. But those people, as they expand, everybody has to bring in 5. Every bronze person has to bring in 5. So even the guy way out here on the right at the end, he has to bring in 5. That's going to roll up to you and pay you that 5% code. So that's exciting, guys. That's where this plan really gets powerful. So the silver team, let's look at the silver team. Now the bronze team is just sitting there growing on its own, getting wider and wider and wider, okay? Everybody driving the same behavior. Go build a 6-pack. Go get a 6-pack because a 6-pack is you plus 5 others, right? That's what a 6-pack is. That's the model that we proved in the field. That's why we wrote the comp plan the way we did, okay? And the silver, you get 30%, up to 30%, action required. I had to say it one more time. But eventually you got that filled. And again, it starts with number 1. I'm showing an entire team here, but it starts with your first silver person, right? They're going to go out there and get their 5 and they're just going to roll up to you. Everybody's going to be looking to get their 5, right? They're getting their protein. Okay. They're building their 6-pack in the field. Okay. And as those continue to roll up, even these people that you don't know, just keeps getting wider and wider and wider. You're now getting paid a 10% silver code on all of these little guys. You're getting even more on your personally referred, but you only have 10 slots there. Okay. So you can't actually get more than 30. You got 10 people you can get 30% on, then you're getting 10% on the code that's rolling up to you, one level, rolling up to you. Okay. But the real excitement is when you get to gold. Okay. And this is why I really want to encourage you guys to race to gold, because this is where the big money is. This is where the big money is. So up to 35%, because you can earn up to a 20% referral commission. Okay. And a 15% code. So that's 35% on everybody you personally enroll, and there's no limit. So 35% on every single hotspot that you personally enroll in your gold team. Okay. Now, again, they're going to do the same exact thing. They're going to go get their 5. You're going to inherit those 5, and you're going to inherit those 5 at 50. The 15% gold code just gets wider and wider and wider. And plus, you're adding to this team, right? You're not just staying at 10. You don't want to stay at 10. Go to 11. Go to 12. Go to 13. Go to 15. Go to 100. And they're all creating new nodes that just continue to roll up to you, roll up to you, roll up to you, roll up to you forever. Okay. And it's not just the first 5 that you have referred, it's the first 5 that they refer, and the first 5 that they refer, so on and so on. And that's paid at the 15% gold code forever. So that's the power of this leverage. I mean, it's so dynamic, and it's proving itself in the field right now. So it's exciting. But let's go back to the last piece I told you I'd get back to. And that's the code match. Okay. Up to a 25% code match on those first 5 pro team, right? So there's no roll up on the pro team, right? But there is a code match. Okay. There's no roll up on the first 5. Okay. You get your referral 10 to 20%, and you get a code match on those 5. Okay. So what happens in there, here's your 5. When you're a pro member, that means you haven't brought in your 6th person, right? So you're not a bronze, you're still a pro. And when you enroll your 6th person, that's when you go bronze. It's not when you fill the whole team, it's when you enroll your 6th person. Okay. You're getting 10% on the code that these people earn. So if I enroll Chuck, and Chuck goes all the way to gold, he's got a bronze team that's expanding. He's got a silver team that's expanding. He's got a gold team that's expanding. I'm not getting a match on his referrals or his hosting commission. I'm getting a match on the code that's rolling up. So I'm getting a 5% match on the bronze, a 10% on the silver, and a 15% match on everything that he does. So the software is going to calculate what did Chuck earn, and if I'm a pro, I'm going to get 10% of whatever Chuck earned in his code. Okay. And the software, as we get more sophisticated and so forth, build more reports, you'll be able to see that very, very clearly where those code matches are coming from. Okay. Now, once I go bronze, and I'm showing it as the whole team, but it's when you enroll your 6th person, now your code is a bronze, you automatically get a 5% increase. So you go to 15% on those 5 people. So now instead of getting 10% on Chuck, I now get 15% because I went to bronze. Okay. And then when I go to silver, again, not when you fill the whole team, it's when you get that 16th person. I'm a silver. That's that first little silver node there. I go from 15% now to 20%. I get a pay raise on all 5 of those pro team members in my team. And ultimately gold, once I enroll that last person, again, that road to gold is so important. I get a pay raise all the way up to 25%. So whatever Chuck makes in the code, and that's where the money is, I can make up to 25% because I referred Chuck. Okay. And so that's how the code match works. Now, I didn't explain the code match until I explained the code to you guys, but it's pretty simple when you get your arms around it. And again, the tools and the reports we're continuing to build and enhance this as we go. So you'll be able to very clearly see, what you're matching on. Okay. And let me just kind of a little closing slide here. What does it look like? What does it look like as you build out these teams? You build that pro team, you build that bronze team. That bronze team starts to grow. You've only got 10 slots, but it starts to grow. All these growth nodes are 5%, and you just keep inheriting them forever. Everything that's bronze there, they're going to go get their 5, and you just inherit that. And then you got 5 new nodes. They got to get their 5. You inherit those. They got to get their 5. It just keeps going. Silver team, the same thing. They're going to go. Now you're at 10% on these silver nodes that are growing and growing. It just keeps getting wider and wider. And that's what you really have is you have a 1-level flat affiliate program that just expands with the dynamics of the code. Okay. Gold, same thing. They continue to expand, and eventually, you have this huge team. So guys, that's the compensation plan. It's really not that difficult. And like I said, there's some action required. to get those pay raises that are now being introduced. It's a 15 to 25% for a free deployment host. And it's also a up to 20% on all your personals in the new free deployment program, which is extremely powerful.